Ah, there we go. Forgot to turn my mic back on. So, let's see here. Okay, that's some halfway decent lag. But anyways, howdy folks, welcome back to the Flying T-Bar-C. So, it is now time once again for Straturday, where we fuck around and find out. We're gonna do some more fucking around and finding out in Dark Deity. So let's go ahead and just dive right into it, shall we? Alright. Load. Load. God, that still makes me mad. Okay. So Iris we were definitely kind of using. Those two I'm probably not going to use a whole hell of a lot. So, who do we have that doubles often? Swaps strength and speed. Need to go look at that again. So strength is 20, speed is 16, and that's because we swapped them. Let's see here. Well, that's even now, so maybe we'll take Brooks off and give it to somebody else. Convoy, give internal aspects. Swaps power and true speed, but it's her power and true speed are equal now. Dodging heals for 5 HP, kills grant 2% power till the end of chapter. Bonded units within 2 tiles increase damage by 5. If doubling, second attack deals 25% increased damage. Yeah, let's do that. And then we have we'll do Vigmars. Yeah. fine. There we go. Leg of mutton and crab cake. Benji, where are you? Get more corn on the cob. Crap. I should probably double check that now too. It's not those two. So, a couple level 1s for Arima. 2 level 1s for Irving. Hey there, Terrapulse. What's up? How are you doing today, bud? How's life? How's everything going? Let's go ahead and we'll just do the usual. Weapon tokens. Brook. Yeah, let's upgrade Sloan's crap too. Damn it. And Monroe we are going to do shit with, so did the thing. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and save and advance. In Celebont, Irving meets his father, Alistair, and a council meeting is called, and many come to discuss how to handle the current danger. Among them is Maeve, a half-elven inquisitor from the Mystic Council of the Expanse. She is joined by Linnell, one of the Exiled, a reclusive group of Sun Elves from the far north. Maeve has been tasked with joining the expedition by the Council, and, as her warden, Linnell must join as well. They seek the trial of the soul, and must head to the Towering Weald to find that which will bring them to it. Though they sought to avoid the wandering Sylvan tribes in the Weald, they find no such luck. How are you feeling about this brook? Seems too quiet to me. Pretty sure we want it to be quiet, Caius.
Hold on.
There's a stream and plenty of foraging. We should be hearing animal sounds. This forest has been loud our entire trip, teeming with life. Now I can't hear a thing. If Helena can't hear anything, I think you're right to worry. What was it that Maeve said about the Sylvans yesterday? You don't hear them until they want you to. Marin, watch out!
It is sacred ground.
What are you doing in the sacred woods? We are simply passing through.
Trespasser!
There is no simply passing through the land of our gods. You are desecrating their memory.
You can't be serious.
Hold on. The maps placed your consecrated land a week's journey west. How are we standing on it now? They take the remains with them. The consecrated land is simply where they are. Great. Go ahead and make it so easy for us to avoid offending your sensibilities. Let me guess. The punishment for such crimes is death. Clumsy foreigners. They already raised the alarm, making my task here an impossibility. We need to run now. Black Abyss, who are you?
Infuriating.
My name is Ren. Though it will be of little import if we find ourselves strung from the trees as warnings for future trespassers. That clearly doesn't seem very efficient with how much they move around. Not now, Brooke. Ren, how do we get out of here? The only clear path away is north, through the shallows. If we ran south, they would pick us off one by one. North it is. Everyone, we need to get going. Fast. Armor penetration. Let's see here. Speed also increases armor penetration. Holy crap. You know what? Screw it. We'll do it. Okay. Except I already have kind of my main group. Well, no, I don't want Ford. I want Bungie. Not Iris. I mean, Iris is pretty awesome and all that, but I've been putting effort into Brooke, so I want to see if she falls off or not. Okay, so the idea is oh, I have to bring these two this time around. Bleh. So it looks like we got a treasure thing there. And a couple more treasure things there. And a treasure thing there. Escape within 25 turns. The Sylvans have been alerted to the party's presence. Escape through the river to the north. So we are going to have to book it. I guess let's start. Open. Okay, who's got the least amount of levels right now? It's gonna be Brooke, and Sloan, and Benji. Brooke can't do Jack. However, she can do things.
I guess.
Benji's always ready.
Yes, Benji. Go, Benji!
Oh, my hero.
Please clap.
Lincoln heal. Alden come forward. Sophia come forward. Irving.
Lead the way. Lead the way.
Here. Get a move on.
Onward.
I gotta remember to do that.
As you command.
Okay. Nobody came after anybody? Oh. I guess that explains why. Okay, let's see here. So we'll have Brooke go there because she will handle him. No one's super great for Sloan.
Right away.
But we can have Lincoln do his thing. And Alden do his thing.
Chop chop. Get a move on.
I am trying to
I like you better over there. How can I help?
maximize any and all
Off you go.
XP gaining.
Run like the wind.
I'll take point. Oh, oh, oh. As you command. Honored.
Orima. Nice, Lincoln.
By your grace, Feng.
Except that was a garbage level up.
Benji's always ready.
Okay. There you go, Sloan.
All falling into place.
Awaiting orders.
If you insist. Whoa! Sharp skills, full pockets. Are you sure? Leave it to me. Off you go. My turn!
Bam.
In position.
I'll take point.
There. Yes, yes, yes. This is what I
My
like to see.
hard work is paying off. Can't argue with results.
Okay.
I've got a lot to learn.
Legends.
Oh
never
shit.
die.
Damn it, Benji.
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh? I'll take point.
Off you go.
Awaiting orders.
Heal.
I won't let you fall.
It will be done.
Alright.
Even now, the arena is with me.
their day.
As you command.
Oh god, it's already been 5 turns. And now we have these guys coming in on us. So we've got to book it to here so that we can start actually making it on land.
Off you go.
Today was not their day.
Huh? Run like the wind.
There we go.
Lead the way. What'll it be?
This should be fun.
Can do.
I think this is another one of those moments where your definition of fun and everybody else's definition of fun are two very different things.
Lead the way. I guess.
Not so fast.
All yours.
Sloan. Okay, she's definitely like
It's all
stepping
falling
up.
into place.
Oh wait, I can do it this way. Monroe, you're a monster.
Impressive, is it not?
Huh?
Okay.
Together. Together.
Dun, dun, dun. There we go.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
If I must. As you command.
Onward.
Haste.
Off you go. Lead the way.
Little warning next time?
Nah, you don't need no warning.
My turn. You're good to have around. I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
Awaiting orders.
Wham.
How can I help? Not bad, not bad.
Jeez. Bianca, you are ridiculous.
Here.
Why?
Off you go.
Alden, go boom. Alden, you were supposed to kill him when you went boom.
Lead the way. I guess.
See, come up here, get ready to do your thing. Yeah, we'll end the turn there.
When you're ready, follow me.
Okay.
Awaiting orders. By your grace, Fane.
Onward.
Give them no quarter.
Alright.
Oh, all right.
Boop and boop.
I don't think so.
What'll it be? My turn.
Let's I just disarmed him.
I'll take point. Hope you don't mind.
Can't argue with results.
This should be fun.
Holy crap. Alright, see, I got a level up.
Fine by me. I guess.
Shiza.
Here.
Can't argue with results.
You know, sadly, Garrick is starting to really fall off.
can I help? Stay with me!
I'll take point.
What'll it be?
Okay, got
Yes.
to book it. Move it or lose it, sister.
Leave it to me. Off you go. Are you sure?
Okay.
In position.
It will be done.
No one can double.
You've come a long way.
Nice.
Off you go.
There we go.
The hunt is on.
Intern. There you go, Swan.
It's all falling into place.
Not a terrible level up either.
If you insist.
Little warning next time?
If you insist.
If I must.
Nice. There we
My
go.
hard work is paying off.
The hunt is on.
Let's do it.
There we go. Wait, why did I do that?
All yours. I like you better over there.
Sharp skills, full
Okay,
pockets.
Brooke is catching up.
Proudly meeting expectations. I'll take point.
And how'd you miss?
If you insist.
Nicely done. How'd you miss again?
This should be fun.
The hunt is on.
Yes.
Fine by me.
Move it or lose it.
Stay with me.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Arima, how could you miss?
Not so fast.
Oh god, Sophia. Leg of mutton.
away.
Jeez, okay.
Yes.
Lead the way.
There you go.
How can I help?
We must stay together.
Saruman's Shade. Oh, there he is. Tech.
Can do. Not bad, not bad.
Who still needs to move? Oh, Maeve.
Leave it to me.
Alright, we've got 10 turns. We're doing fine.
Run like the wind.
Right away.
And then we'll come up this way.
If you insist.
Do it.
Can do.
That's not good. There we go.
It's all
That was a great level up. However, Sloan needs to...
I will persevere.
Eh. Less worried about some of those.
Oh, all right. Onward.
Tech.
Honored.
Alright,
Together.
move it. Run, man, run.
I guess. Lead the way.
Awaiting orders.
If I must.
In position.
There we go.
Even now, the arena is with me.
Well, good. We needed to be with you. Okay, was able to cause damage.
Huh? Run like the wind. Oh,
Nice,
just my luck.
Sophia.
This should be fun.
Onward. Lead the way.
If I must.
Um, 23, 24, 23, 24, 22, 22, 21, 25, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 21. So, for everybody here, Brooke is still the one who needs the most XP.
Sharp skills, full pockets.
Are you sure?
No, no, don't trade.
Stay with me!
Thought you'd never ask.
End the turn there.
Run like the wind! Onward.
Eh.
The hunt is on.
End turn.
Run like the wind!
This should be fun.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Get the treasure. Hot bean juice.
In position.
Arrive.
What do you know? I gave it to them straight.
Yeah, so... poor Benji. He's died so many times now that I don't know if he's gonna catch up. Chapter 14. Anchored Soul. After fleeing from the Sylvans, the party follows the cloaked figure through the dense jungle. Fearful of the Sylvans' pursuit, they keep a swift pace. No one speaks until they reach the temple. Eventually, they are able to catch their breath. There, rising between the trees, is the temple we seek. I know Alistair warned us not to delay, but I'm not sure I expected a dash like that. Who is this Alistair?
Explain.
Wouldn't you like to know? Better yet, who are you? A mysterious one, have we?
Alfen.
I am a bounty hunter of sorts. In Halfen, we are known as wet workers. And what about in other lands? I bet back in Etlin, they call you the extremely vague and bad at explaining. A man in my line of work finds use for many names. And how might that line of work have brought you to the Sylvans? Given how deadly he was at the elf camp, I think I can guess. Then I will not waste words. I must admit, you never seemed in any danger of that. Thelano. Is this it, the temple? Yes, we should prepare. The Grand Vicar warned of a challenge. Well, there you have it, Wren of many names. We got where we were going. Your help is appreciated, but you're free to go.
You're mistaken.
No, you have stirred the Sylvan Hive. I would not travel alone. Well then, I hope you like creepy jungle temples. I suppose we could use the help, but you will follow our lead.
Rekindle
Fine.
your strength.
Take a moment to catch your breath, and don't expect this to be easy. We'll take in only what we need, and dare not take out more than necessary either. All done with Brooke. You've got a lot of weapons on you, Brooke. And those are just the ones you can see. Wow. Do you really use them all? When necessary, a variety of tools helps one stay prepared for anything. I bet. I heard Ren talking about it. What's it like to be, to do your kind of work? To be an assassin? Yeah. He said it was like being an artist. In Naja, anyway. I don't know if it's the same in Carmont. I'd say it's more like being a scientist. A thorough study of anatomy, for instance, serves an assassin well. Are you talking about death grips? My friends used to talk about those back at the academy. Those are related. There are certain vital points in the body that allow one to be compromised if they're targeted correctly. Some differ between humans and elves, for example, but many are the same. Actually, I could teach you if you like.
Please?
Could you really? Yes, but you'd have to promise not to say a word of it to your sister. I can do that. Are you sure? Yeah, this is gonna help a lot with close combat. Alright, but before we try anything, we need to start with some biology. Run and ask Corvin for some parchment and some charcoal. If he puts up a fight, tell him it's for me, and I'm not asking. You got it. Oh man, this is gonna be awesome. Your skills are much improved, Alden. Your form is excellent. Have you noticed any results? Yep. I think so. I feel a lot more in control now. Good. That is the mark of a skilled fighter. Sometimes the bigger spells still get the best of me, though. I wouldn't worry about that too much. You'll find that happens less as you practice and grow. How did you get to be such a great fighter anyway?
The arena.
I started young, like yourself. The arena was all my family ever knew. How old were you when you entered your first match? Just 16. Wow, that's only a couple years older than me. Then you're well on your way to surpassing my achievements. That's hard to imagine. Samara and Corvin were talking about you. They said you never even lost a drop of blood in the arena. Is that true? I wish it were. That would have been a much more comfortable life. No, I'm afraid that's somewhat exaggerated. Though you'll find a story like that has its purposes. I wonder if they'll tell stories about our adventures. I'm sure someone will. Whether we're portrayed as heroes or troublemakers, that remains to be determined. By what? By whether or not we win. Well, you seem to be pretty good at that. I appreciate the compliment, young sorcerer. I'll admit, your own spirit inspires me. I'm glad to hear it. Think about it. What else have we spent all this time training for? I know we'll win in the end. Indeed, with the help of the gods. Feeling any better? You look better. I'm glad I don't look worse. Hard to imagine what that would look like at all. Thanks, Garrick. Don't mention it. So, your father's an interesting character. He's certainly larger than life. He has your same commanding presence. That must be where you get it from. I suppose it's possible. Is he all you expected him to be? I'm not sure what I expected. He's impressive, to be sure, but still a man. I'm told this is a stage most children go through, often later in life, where they discover their parents' limitations and flaws. I'm not so familiar with it myself, as I was painfully aware of my own father's flaws from the moment I was capable of awareness in any capacity. Yes, Garrick, anyone who's spoken to you far more than a moment knows that. I'm also told consistency of character is something to be admired.
Not quite.
I'd like to know where you've been getting your advice. Oh, you know, just things I've picked up here and there. Then maybe you should be more careful with your hands.
Well, what do you know?
Funny you should say so. I've been told that before too. I'm sure you have. What's up, City Slicker?
Pointless.
City Slicker. Charming. Do they teach you any larger words out in wherever you're from?
Bummer.
Nope, I'm as dumb as a doorknob and uneducated to boot. I slept in the barn with the piggies as a girl. That's appalling. I don't feel the need to know any of this. But wait, it gets worse. My ma and pa, well, they don't read too good. My best friend in the world was a cow.
Ugh.
I see you're just toying with me then. Don't. I haven't the patience
Can you
today.
not?
Maybe don't be such a jackass when someone takes genuine interest in how you're doing. How am I supposed to decipher sincerity out of your barnyard insult? It's not an insult, Monroe. Some people call each other names endearingly. I would like to think all your fancy education you might have noticed that.
Naturally.
I am fully aware of that. The name came across as personally offensive to me. As if I don't understand the countryside because I'm stuck in the city. As if such a thing were possible. Oh, so you do understand the country? I've read plenty on it. To preside over one's peasants well, one must be versed in their ways. Peasants? Jeez, Monroe, how many chances do you want me to give you?
Absurd.
I don't want you to give me anything. I want you to go away. Fine. Excuse me, but have we met? I don't believe so. You look utterly familiar. Where do you hail from? I spent the majority of my life in Vorna. That's it. You're Zekin's adopted daughter, aren't you? We met when we were children. Hey, sorry, got to dip out early, man. Great stream though. Still can't believe I've never played this game before. Well, you have Steam, I'm pretty sure. Get to it. Actually, no, you don't have Steam. But anyways, thanks for tuning in for Why You Could, Terrapulse. Hope you have a good night. I think
I'm
you're
sure of it.
mistaken. I'm rather sure I am not mistaken, actually. It isn't as if you have an easily forgettable face. Can't be me then. I've never known a Zekin. I know that you're lying, Brooke. I don't forget faces.
Explain.
Why are you being so evasive? My family has long been friends to the Tarasovas. Because the Tarasovas were no friends of mine.
Absurd.
Did he not adopt you and take care of you? I seem to recall you coming from nothing.
No.
No, he didn't adopt me and take care of me. He picked me up off the street and turned me into a killer. To Zekin, I was a tool to be sharpened. What? Zekin was a fur trader. Where in the world would he teach you to kill people? I'm surprised you never figured it out. Despite what the others may say, I know you're brighter than you present yourself to be. Excuse me? Only kidding, of course. Zekin was the most prolific assassin in Carmont's history. He murdered his way to power, and when he couldn't have kids, he facilitated such a rise for others. Impossible. My father would have told me. Impossible because he didn't tell you, or impossible because the magnanimous Con Valburen would never deal with assassins. Both, then. Your father believes in a strict doctrine and will pursue it to the extent of his powers. That has involved the need of my adoptive father. I need to think on this. You are nobility among your people, correct? I am. It's been many years since I traveled to Delia. Would you mind telling me of one of your traveling
I'm
companions?
intrigued.
Depends on what you're asking. My interest is simply cultural. You know that all my kin are adepts. I am. I read of the exiled while studying in my youth. I wish to know about Arima, the Senari.
I don't get it.
And you come to me for a history lesson. I don't know anything about it.
If you must know.
not for a history lesson. Your lack of familiarity with his history is why I sought you out. I wish to know how he has acted since joining you. Huh. He's not very talkative, but he's definitely had his share of bravery and honor. Seems like he really cares deeply about the cause, even with no personal stake. Not sure what to make of that. He is of singular purpose. You could say that, yes, he conducts himself with grace, never oversteps his bounds. He is nothing like the Arima that fought in the arenas many years ago then.
Acceptable.
I don't expect so. I would imagine he's settled down a great deal with his long isolation. I hope so. Thank you for indulging my interest. As you have a familiarity with my people, I hope you do not find my presence distasteful. Who am I to judge? Okay, so... There was something shade that we picked up. Fosh's sanguination. Vinbar's charge. Oh, excuse me. Dang it. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. Like that. Shit. Okay, we need to pick up a couple... upgrades. Irving. Don't know what's got the dogs all up in a huff, but alright, let's get this done. Boop, boop, boop. No, no, and no. Alden, Benji. I mean, and yeah, we'll take Maeve just because she can do that extra damage to magic units. Everybody else is fine, I think. Alright, we are definitely going to have to put some work into Benji. Now, a reanimation. I do not know what is causing that dog to bark like that. All I know is it's going to irritate me. Alright, so who is the lowest levels? We have Benji, who is definitely on the low level side. Alden, you need to put in some more work. Okay. Fia, they're here for the Ancient One. We cannot allow them to ruin my father's research. It mustn't be for naught. Not for nothing now. Think about the extra time we've gotten with you. He'll find a way to keep the magic going with or without the anchor.
Gods!
Gods, you need to get out of here. Now, if this body is destroyed, he can bring me back. We can't say the same for you. I don't want to just leave you here. Not again.
It's an order.
I'm ordering you to. We can't risk letting what we've learned here go to waste. You may be the only chance to bring me back again. You're right, but that doesn't make this any easier. I will see you again soon now.
Be safe.
I hope so. Be safe, friend. I will protect the anchor with my life.
Father.
Father, I'm sorry for what I've put you through. Spike Trap deals damage on turn start.
Here.
Well, let's pop Monroe there. And Irving there.
Right away.
Onward.
Sloan.
My turn.
God, Benji, you're just not good against literally almost everybody on this map. Okay, you want to go after the freaking healer chick who
My hard
can
work
kill
is
you.
paying off.
And
Impressive.
sure, go after
is it
Monroe,
not?
the dude who's on steroids. Like, quite literally. Chink.
Undeniably skilled.
Nice.
By your grace, Fame.
Except Jack for level up.
Not bad, not bad.
What is that? It doesn't say.
Lead the way.
This should be fun.
Oh jeez, Monroe. You're honestly lucky you survived that. I'm wondering if I just can't pass over that. Intern.
proudly meeting expectations.
What made you think that that was going to be a good idea? Alright, well, since we...
Thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, since we can't go that way.
Lead the way.
We're gonna start booking people to the other routes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7.
Can do.
Done. Heal. Attack.
I've got a lot to learn.
Okay, Alden. I see you there, Alden.
Here.
It will be done.
I'll take point.
Yeah. Boop. Oh, hang on.
This should be fun.
We've got you.
Hey, leave her alone.
I was careless.
Shit.
Did I ever It's not their day.
How can I help?
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Let's do it. How can I help? Stay with me!
Thought you'd never ask.
What'll it be?
Benji, do your thing.
Was that really necessary?
I guess somebody tried to take out someone. Monroe, you are just monstrous. It's ridiculous. Well, shit, that's not what I wanted to have happen.
Glad you're on my side.
However, I will take that kill.
By your grace, Fane.
Leave it to me. Off you go. Experience is a fine weapon. Huh?
Okay, now I've got to figure out what the hell is going on here.
Thought you'd never ask. Together. Together.
You know what, this seems like a good way to let Garrett
How can I
really
help?
get some XP.
We've got you.
Be careful. I won't lose you.
There you go, Garrett. 23, 23, 22, 24, 24.
Here.
All yours.
Boop. And then over here we have, well, let's face it, Benji's the one who's the worst off.
You dropped something. Are you sure? Let's do it.
I'm gonna have to just start trying to give Benji as much as possible if I want.
I've got a lot
Or-
to learn.
Honestly, I might just have to accept the fact that Benji's fallen off.
Lead the way.
I've let him die too much. Okay. Alden will be safe. So...
When you're ready, follow me.
I guess.
So what we'll do is we'll have Alden come up to there. And he'll draw this one. And then Garrick will just shove over here. And he'll get rid of all those. Now over here, on the other hand, we have a slightly different situation on hand. I guess this guy won't move? Oh. Forgot trading takes up both characters' turns. Nope, nope. Okay.
I chose this path.
Ooh,
In position.
Lord.
Can do.
Who's somebody that has... Yes.
All yours. Huh?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Benji's always ready.
In turn. So that's it on that side. Oh God. That might not go as well as I'm hoping.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, so
Awaiting orders.
we'll have him go right there and block that off.
If I must.
Alright. Now... Oh, I can't wait till she gets
Not
her
bad,
class
not
up.
bad.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Monroe. Go boom.
Wish I could do that.
Impressive, is it not?
Right away.
all right.
Push the advantage.
Nice.
It's all falling into place.
Right away.
Alden goes boom.
Stay with me!
There you go, Marion.
Oh well.
Even if it wasn't crappy level up. Oh well, maybe I can try to force feed the boss into Benji. Since it looks like he can actually do something to Benji.
Whoa! My turn!
Let's see here. So, somebody or something has to weaken him first.
Can do.
Awaiting orders.
No, not that one. Cupcake.
You're good to have around.
Jeez, okay. Must have got a crit.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger? Can do.
Ooh, a tier 3 token.
If I must.
really necessary?
Yes, of course it was necessary. So, lined up with
Thought you'd never ask.
Benji's always ready.
Okay. Wasn't a full level, but
What'll it
whatever.
be? How can I help? Stay with me!
Eh.
Leave it to me.
Twenty-four.
Even now, the arena is with me.
In position. Oh, no, you don't.
Lincoln should be fine for one turn. See, just like that.
Maybe with some style next time.
How can I help? How can I help?
Oh, geez.
Benji's always ready.
I'll take point.
I guess. You dropped something.
Together.
Okay.
All yours.
Awaiting orders.
Leave it to me.
Jar of milk. Oh. Alright, let's see if I just screwed the pooch or not with anybody.
That settles that.
Okay, Alden.
I've got a lot to learn. That settles that.
Alden once again doing Alden things.
I guess.
There we go, Irving.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
We've got you.
Nice.
Here.
Okay.
My turn.
Awaiting orders.
And wait.
My turn.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, let's see here. First,
Off you go.
haste. There we go, Lincoln.
By your grace, Fane.
If I must. Get a move on.
In position.
Honored.
Stay with me.
Okay.
I feel stronger. Do I look
Yeah,
stronger?
Sophia's about to get a crap ton of XP. There you
Please
go,
clap.
Benji.
Stay with me.
Together.
Let's do it.
Steal the relic. So we have to steal that, so that still gives us a chance to kill all these guys down here. Which means getting XP.
Huh?
Boop and Sloan. Nice.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Not bad, Garrick.
I guess. We've got you.
Okay.
Here.
Honored.
Thought you'd never ask.
Okay. Alden's just gonna fuck everybody up.
I've got a lot to learn.
What? Do you expect me to thank you?
Not bad, not bad.
We've got you.
Why?
Rally to me.
Intern. And Alden just fucks him up.
Maybe with some style next time.
Okay, there you go.
How can I help?
Benji.
How can I help? I think I can be proud of this.
Yes, yes you can.
Can do.
Twenty-four, 24, 24, 25, 25, 24. That would be a no. So, instead, damn, but okay. I'm trying to feed Benji.
Glad you're on my side.
There you go,
At
Benji.
least I'm still the best.
That's very debatable, Benji.
Benji's always ready.
This should be fun.
Lead the way.
Okay. Now we're gonna wait, because Garrick is one of the few people who can handle these heavily armored douchers.
How can I help? We've got you.
Go on, big armor dude. Come attack me. Naja fish log.
Stay with me.
Gotta get this left side back up to kosher.
How can I help?
When you're ready, follow me. I'll take point.
Get up, Buttercup.
Okay.
Stay with me.
Okay. Alright, Sloan. Well, hang on.
Let's do it.
We'll actually make this into a proper split.
Are you sure?
Boop. And boop.
Together.
Oh no.
I've got a lot to learn.
C also kind of needs it, so.
Maybe with some style next time.
Okay.
Let's do it. I guess.
This should be fun.
Onward.
Right away.
And heal.
Looking good.
It will be done.
Okay, see ya. Just take out the boss.
Fine by me.
Why don't you?
In position.
Are you sure?
26, 25.
Awaiting orders.
So now that dude's gonna attack there. Aha, so it was a door.
Here.
Okay. Now we'll just let Garrick go crazy.
I'll take point.
Lead the way. We've got you.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Lead the way.
This should be fun.
That settles that.
Corn on the cob. Dun. Oh, whoops. I guess I kind of have to get him into attack area.
This should be fun.
Stay with me.
In position.
There we go.
Was that really
There we
necessary?
go. Took 40 turns, but we got it. Steal. The temple is filled with poison gas. Escape or die. Well, shit.
I guess.
Everybody start
Onward.
ducking it, I guess.
Lead the way.
Oh joy, there's bad guys.
In position.
Are you sure? Let's do it.
Deals 10 damage at the start of a turn.
Off you go. Run like the wind.
Benji's always ready.
Yes, Benji, we know. You are always ready.
It will be done.
Off you go. Oh, all right. Run like the wind.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
Benji's always ready.
Okay. Holy crap.
Run like the wind.
Let's do it.
There you go, Monroe.
Off you go. Can do. All yours. Leave some for me.
Buttercup.
Not a good idea to just let them attack Monroe, though.
All yours.
Onward. Off you go.
Bam! Arima.
Impressive, is it not?
I'll take point.
Oh god, Irving.
Fresh as a daisy.
Honored.
Boom.
Woo! Damn!
There you go, Benji.
If I must.
Trust me, we are getting to the point where you must.
Off you go.
Oh, man. Guess they went after Benji?
Off you go.
if I must. Get a move on.
In position. How can I help? Let's do it.
Everybody run. We just need one person to escape, right?
I like you better over there. Maybe I need a new outfit.
Whew.
Never knew I had it in me.
Marin did amazing. Alright, let's keep going. Human jungle air was never such a relief. What on Terra was that stuff? Some kind of noxious gas, that much is clear. The stone was never meant to leave this place. Not without a fight, anyway. Speaking of the stone, let me have a look. Doesn't look like much of a compass. Yes, it holds the power to lead us to the temple of AxeLLC. How does it work? It likely warms or brightens as we near our destination, something of that sort. Why don't you try moving about with it? Ha! Go quicker, Monroe. Left, left. Try jumping. No luck. At least it's good exercise. This is ridiculous. I can't get it to do anything. What are we doing here? In the heart of the stinking jungle, an ocean away from the war that ravages our continent. We'd best return and leave this all behind us. I'm not going anywhere until we figure out how to use this. Stop. If we fight amongst ourselves, we only aid the necromancer. Remember what brought us here. Unless we stop those who would misuse the aspects, no, not one of us is safe. If the aspects fall into the wrong hands, no one in all of Terrazael is safe. That's right, Garrick. I didn't say that. No, but if you had, I would consider you wise. Where is that coming from? The stone. Yes, the stone speaks. Or the compass, is it? Tell us, by what name should we know you? First, answer me this. Who sent you to me? The Order of Eternals. What proof have you of this? I serve as their ambassador. For the moment. The priestess and I, we carry their seal. Indeed you do. Then you may call me guide, as it seems that is the part I have to play in your story. Speak then, guide. Where will we find the trial of the soul, the temple of AxeLLC? Return to the eastern shores of this land. The trial you seek can only be reached by sea. You will need to find a ship. Finally, I think I'm starting to like this guide. And what then? Ah, such impatience. What use would you have of that knowledge now? Besides, I am weary. All that excitement in the temple was rather draining. Yes, I think I shall rest. When will you speak to us again? When it is needed. Don't make haste. This necromancer you fear sounds quite close to accomplishing his goal. Well, we have what we came here for. At least for now, we should return to Isn't Hope. Very well. We can skirt the southern edge of the wheel. It's far safer that way. Then let's gather our things and be off. Irving, just remember what your father said. We aren't two. I know. Like a snake in a wicker basket. Right. Chapter 15, AxeLLC. In the temple of Helleric. They find a group of cultists led by a strange reanimated warrior named Now. They steal the relic to make their escape, finding out shortly after that the stone that they've stolen speaks. It instructs them that they must return to their ship and depart, as the Trial of Soul is somewhere in the ocean. They make the journey, careful to be wary of the stone, as Alistair had warned. Now setting sail, they are given direction by the stone, who holds their lives in its confidence. Assuming Ford doesn't shipwreck them along the way, they are headed for deep waters. Well, now we've done absolutely everything possible without further instruction. I'm wondering if you've received any more wisdom from your magical rock.
Not quite.
Not a word.
Pointless.
Fantastic. It's more than likely we're meant to be on the other side of the continent, when instead we've been off on this wild cockatrice chase. I think I'm starting to see why your father warned us about this guide. Ah, such doubt, when I've done nothing but assist you. And no, you haven't done everything possible. As far as I can tell, we're still anchored. How does it know that? At any rate, I think we would benefit from more instruction right about now. As you wished. Your destination lies in the heart of the Shimmering Mists.
Whoa there!
The Shimmering Mists? Your friend is quite attentive.
What?
Ford, do you know this place? I've known a few captains who set out for it, but not any I've ever seen again. I'd always thought they'd gone a little sea crazy, those poor crews. And it's dangerous. I've only heard stories, but I'd say so from the sound of them. High winds, low visibility, sharp volcanic rocks. Not much reason to go there in the first place.
I don't know,
Irving. It sounds like a trap. Please, what good would it do me to sink to the bottom of the ocean for the rest of eternity? You seemed happy enough to sit in that temple for gods know how long. Happy may not be the most accurate description. I know it sounds frightening, but we've been through worse. Besides, what choice do we have? I'd gladly hear out any alternative.
That's it.
Then we sail for the Shimmering Mists. Ford, would you know how to take us there if you wanted to? I know the general direction. Somewhere southeast of here. We might be able to see the mist a ways out. I'll not have you scouring the seas for low-flying clouds. As soon as the stars appear at night, you will set sail and follow the constellation of the slain basilisk. If you stay the course, you will arrive at the mist in 3 days' time. Once we enter it, I will lead you to the temple, but it will be imperative you do exactly as I say. Very well, we provisioned for the journey. Assuming shipwreck's not in the cards, we should have plenty to get us to Edla.
Pace yourself.
Good. Once the sun sets behind Varroa, we'll raise the anchor. In the meanwhile, let's take some time to rest and prepare. Only the gods know what lie ahead. I'll bet that damn rock does too. Because there's probably a god inside the rock. Sophia, there was something I wanted to show you. Uh-oh. Did Butter leave another present in your bedroll? No, not this time, but I think I figured out how to summon one of those storm spirits well enough to show you what they look like. Ah, stay back, Butter. What are you worried about? I haven't even done anything yet. Aren't these spirits you made to summon to attack people? Well, usually, yeah, but I can summon one that's completely harmless. Do you want me to show you?
Well...
Alright, if you promise it's safe. I promise. Here goes. A bunny? God, that's so cute. Wow, how did you learn how to do that? By accident, actually. I tried to cast a spell and I thought it missed. Then I looked over to see this little guy hopping around the battlefield. That's incredible. You've got a real talent here, you know. You could put on a show or something. Yeah, it'll make a good party trick when this is all over. I bet it would. Aw, thanks for showing me that, Alden. I'm sorry I panicked for a second. That was silly of me. I think this was just what I needed. It totally brightened my day. You deserve it. What you said to me before about giving myself credit for my accomplishments, it did the same for me. It's nice to return the favor. You really should give yourself more credit. Just look at what you did. Hey, think you can do it again? Absolutely. Monroe, it's nice to finally meet you. Why? It's good to see a familiar face. Makes me nostalgic for home. Familiar face. I haven't the slightest clue who you are. What? We lived in the same district for 10 years. I saw you around all the time.
Ugh.
Not pleasant to think I had stalkers in Sojourn. Though perhaps unsurprising.
Not even.
Stalker? You bought dyes from my parents' shop at least 100 times. Ah, you were the dyer's brat. I don't recall ever entering the shop myself. Alright, your servant bought from the shop 100 times. You mean to tell me you never even came in?
Naturally.
I can't imagine why I would want to. Thanks. You know, I've heard quite a few stories about you. Oh, good. Back to the stalker bit. Funny, we've only been speaking a moment and it's already getting old.
No thanks.
I wasn't stalking you. Half the nobles in Sojourn came through my parents' shop. I heard all sorts of things. Well, then I'd imagine you would have heard I don't endeavor to spend my time with commoners. I have. I had hoped the rumors were overplayed in that regard. Hardly. I stoked those rumors myself.
Was that
Why?
all?
If you have to ask, you wouldn't understand. May I be on my way, or will you follow and watch me from the shadows?
Definitely.
Fine. Be on your way. I guess I was wrong thinking you'd want to hear what Joyce Valtira had to say about you.
Explain.
Joyce? Tell me now. We're a long way from Sojourn, Valburen. Maybe ask nicely and I'll tell you.
Fool.
You've wasted more than enough of my time already. I can't believe you stood me up for our tea date, Garrick. That wasn't very gentlemanly of you. Gods, I completely forgot. No, you didn't. You were just spending too much time with Sia to remember.
Right.
Guilty as charged, I guess. I get it. She's fun and I'm intimidating. It's alright. I wasn't really looking for something anyways. Oh, that's great to hear. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Hurt my feelings? Back this up for a second. I'm supposed to hurt your feelings, not the other way around.
Great.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on.
You're just a little heartbreaker, aren't you?
A joke.
I didn't even do anything. You were trying to woo me. I was just being funny. What does a tea date have to do with wooing? I've been on 100 tea dates. As have I. All with the intent of wooing. That sounds like a you problem. I just happen to really like tea.
Gods.
We both know that's a falsehood. When did you learn so much about me then, huh? I do my research. This is on you, Garrick, not me. You were disinterested and you lost your chance. I'm sorry.
Guess I'll state the obvious.
I was not disinterested.
Are you sure?
Then maybe you should have acted interested. Insufferable. Wahoo! Wah! Whee! Sophia, can you play catch with your ferret somewhere else? I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, on what? A spell?
Ugh.
As it so happens, what to do?
Naturally.
Turns all ferrets in a 12-foot radius into ash and dust.
Huh?
You're joking, right? Willing to take that chance? Come on, Butter. Let's get out of here. And Sophia, for what it's worth, I don't think he appreciates being launched into the air.
Oh, Butter.
Of course he does. Look, he's smiling ear to ear.
Absurd.
He's certainly baring his teeth. I wouldn't take that as a good sign. Besides, he's a ferret, not a flying squirrel. There are squirrels that can fly. Well, I suppose they're more jump. Weird. They should have called them jumping squirrels. If I ever meet the one who named them, I'll let them know. Sounds good. Hey Benji, do you mind if I ask you something? What's it about?
Well,
About you.
All right.
Sweet. I love talking about that. Great. I was just wondering. Oh, this is silly. Go ahead. Ask away. Well, oh god, this is so embarrassing. But how strong are you? I mean, have you ever actually measured it in some way? That's a great question, Sophia, and not at all embarrassing. I've been asked that many times before. So what's the answer? Well, I can tell you this. At the time we left Redcliffe, I knew I was the strongest man for miles around, and that was a proven fact. How did you know that? We had several contests over the years. At my peak, no one's ever even come close. Wow, that's really impressive.
Thanks.
Tell me about it. You want to hear a little story? Sure, I love stories. Once on our farm, one of our oxen died while we were tilling the fields. Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, it was not a pretty sight. Anyway, I carried its body off to the side, put on the yoke, and finished tilling the field all by myself. Whoa. I'm just trying to picture that in my head. I mean, not in a weird way or anything. Oh, how much was there left to do? About half.
Huh?
Half? By the gods, Benji, that must have been insanely hard. Oh yeah, totally. Well, not for me, of course, because of my training and everything. But for most people, yeah, it would have been basically impossible. Right. Well, I'd say that's a pretty good answer.
All right.
Glad to hear it. Let me know if you have any more questions. Will do. Captain, I hear you've been with Irving's battle group from the start. At the start, it wasn't Irving's battle group. I was charged with their command. Yet, I don't imagine it was your decision to defect, unless I'm mistaken. That decision was one we made together, and not one of us took it lightly. I'm sure that's true. Allow me to assure you it was the right one. Varric is imperious to reason.
Actually,
I have it on good authority that his demeanor fell sharply before the war, and he's only unraveled further since. On what authority, exactly? Intelligence, from a contact within his inner circle. I'll not trust the whispers of spies any more than the word of an oathbreaker. Doesn't leave us much to choose between.
No.
No, but I've heard enough of both to make up my mind.
very well.
Very well. Trust I have no intention of trying to change it.
Forgive me.
I only wish to commend you for your leadership. Without it, I'm not sure Irving would have ever come to his father unharmed, or that we'd know what we do with the
With
aspects.
honor.
I appreciate your words, Grand Inquisitor. If my actions have served not only Delia, but Terra Zale at large in some way, I'm grateful for it. Then you have cause to be grateful indeed. Aw man, I'm sick of all this waiting around, itching to get back into the fight. You know I am.
It'll be all right.
Maybe you can use this opportunity to train your patience. Patience? What good is that gonna do? In the heat of battle, you gotta strike fast and strike hard. Sometimes, but being patient can also help you find the best opportunity to strike. Yeah, or make you miss that opportunity. You sure are stubborn sometimes, Benji. I did grow up around bulls, don't forget. That explains a lot. What makes you like patience so much? You grew up watching flowers grow?
I don't know.
My grandfather did keep a garden, but no, I don't think that's it. Maybe it was just my time at the academy. I spent all those years working towards passing the trials. I was lucky to get my time in the sun, so many never had the chance. I'm sure some of them were excited to skip the test and jump right into the good stuff. I know I would have been. For their sake, I hope you're right, and I hope they found what they were looking for, too, instead of meeting their end with that sorcerer. Look, whatever that was, it wasn't playing fair. With determination like ours, we'll put a stop to that in no time. That's exactly right, Benji. We will. Irving, when we entered that temple in the Wheels, did you feel sick? I felt stifled, as if from the humid air, but there was something far more oppressive at the root of it. Yes, precisely. When that poison was released, I had hardly noticed a change. I was already nauseous. I'm sure I couldn't have been the only one who felt it, but I had to be sure. What do you make of it? Well, the guide is the obvious source. Can you decipher anything about
Perhaps.
it? The closer I get to it, the stranger I feel. When I close my eyes around it, I think I see the features of a face. Though I can't be sure if I'm really seeing something or it's just my imagination. What does the face look like? Ancient, but young at the same time. Its eyes are closed, but it seems to be speaking. Doesn't appear human. Elven. It's hard to say, difficult to describe at all, really. I just see it. For all we know, it really could be my imagination. It could be. I only hope our concerns about it stem from our
Hold on.
imaginations. They can't entirely. At least, that's not a hypothesis that can coexist with the warning your father gave us. No, you're right, but it is possible that the worst outcome has already been avoided. Let's hope that's the case. You have a gift for soul magic, Elias. So I've been told. That's a blessing that comes at a great price. I'm sure the gods will require it of you time and again before the day is done. Then may I use it honorably for the good of all. I trust that you will. Holy mackerel. Did that work? No, it didn't work. Damn it. There. Yeah, we won't worry about that one yet. Sloan with her fireball. Marin with her drain. Monroe with his force implosion. Irving is still using the Chaputo more than anything else, really. Sia gets that Claymore. Benji. There we go. I won't lie, I wish there was kind of a way that I could like check people's freaking like injury history. Grants 2% power to till end of chapter. Power and true speed. Dodge increased by 30% of strength. Half of mastery is added to accuracy. No, we still want him to use that. Strength and speed. Hit chance increased by 15%. Or nah. Okay. Oh, right. I gave that to Brooke, right? I did. Alright, well, we're just gonna... Or wait, you know what I should do, actually? See ya. Trade with... Swap strength and speed. Oh yeah, that might help quite a bit. Let's see here, what else do we got? Alden only gets baked meat. Okay. Invent. Great waves, that was a close call. Too close. Old Humpback's not cut out for this. Thought our guide was supposed to be helpful. I'll admit, I may have miscalculated my estimation of the competence of our captain. There we go. Thank you. Now, wait a minute. Hold on, I see something. Up ahead. That must be it. Stop the ship. Lower the sails. Aye, aye, Captain. I've always wanted to say that. Look at that thing. It's massive. This is the temple we seek. Yes, you do well to drop anchor here before the ship gets too close. I'll drop my anchor where I please, thank you very much. Drop the anchor! Quickly. If this is it, what now? I have brought you here, have I not? I cannot take the trial for you. So, then the trial has already begun? Can you tell me nothing of it? Since you insist, I will share with you only what was once shared with me. The trial of the soul is comprised of 3 parts: a test of mind, body, and spirit. The test of body is a fight, unlike anything you have yet experienced. The only enemies you will face are the ones you take with you.
What?
The enemies we take with us. I have said what I will. Well, no point in stopping now, Irving. Come on, let's hop in the dinghies and have a look. Whew. I've been around the whole perimeter. Not so much as a crevice, let alone any kind of entrance. Strange. Benji, any luck with your, strategy?
Smash!
Ugh, no matter how hard I smash, these walls won't budge. I'll take that as a hard no. It's writing.
There.
Huh? The holes in the wall. If you connect them, they form letters. Now, how do you figure that one? The walls of our monastery had similar markings.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Yes, she's right. They do form letters. Characters in pre-Calamity Elvish, to be precise. Sun Elvish, probably. Actually, the elves shared a common language before the Calamity, though it's hard to imagine now. It's quite different from our own tongues, but I should be able to translate. Just a moment. Boy, am I lucky you guys are here, because I never would have figured that out. I think it's a riddle of some kind. What does it say? Power is as seed. To yield a fruitful harvest, it must be. Then it trails off. There's no punctuation, so the latter part must be missing. You go ahead and analyze that punctuation, Corvin. Let the real brains of this group think about solutions. Presumably it rhymes in its completed form. In ancient Elvish, of course. I can translate different words to see if the ending letters match. As seed. Planted. Watered. Far too simple. Perhaps soaked or germinated. No. I don't think any of those words would have sounded similar. Well, let's think. What's on a farm? A shovel, cows, farmer, a field.
You're really
Genius.
something.
There are farmers on the farm, yes. A truly remarkable insight, Sophia. Thanks. A field. The letters at the end match exactly with the word for harvest, though another should have come before it. Huh? Not bad. Sown a field? Thrown a field? What do we have you scholarly types here for anyways? Go on, do your thing. No, those words are too short. It wouldn't fit the meter.
You've done well.
Scattered. Scattered a field. Let me see. Why, yes. The meter fits perfectly. That's it. So now what? Do we say it? Well, I've never actually tried to speak the language, come to think of it. I don't think I've ever heard anyone speak it. I wouldn't know where to begin. Perfect. Take me closer to the walls. Alright. Galara Yuhatar. The only enemies are the ones you bring with you. Is your idea of a joke? I don't think I like how I'm looking at me. Think we can make friends with them? I think that's the last thing they want with the shop, though. We don't want to fight. You need not express your wants in this place. We have read your soul. You must fight, and so you will. Can't say that isn't creepy. There is no reason to delay. Time is not on your side. This much weighs heavily on your souls. Right. Looks like we have no choice. Leave it to you to keep pushing forward, even in ghost form. Garrick, son of Galen, you are stronger than you allow yourself to know. Marin, the voice of comfort. In all of your efforts, you have always been enough. Alden, a hero before your time. You need not try to measure up, for you already do. Irving, bound by blood, your conviction will hold you steady when you fear to break. Such resolve has not touched this place in millennium. The challenge is cast. Onwards to your fate. I've got a bad feeling about this. No Ren. Give me Brooke. No Maeve. No that. Sia. I mean, I guess we'll bring Ren. He's a high level unit. Well, no, actually, we should do Maeve. Honestly, I think I might have to devote some time into her. Aspect of war. Alright, let's save. The Temple of Koali Samash has offered shadow selves as a trial. Defeat them. pop seer right there.
What'll it be?
Ah, that's actually a terrible idea because Benji's gonna get like super crit. So we'll end the turn and see how they move.
I don't feel so
Oh
good.
my god. Sophia obliterated Sophia, apparently.
If I must.
Leave it to me.
Knock down Sophia.
Even now, the arena is with me.
Well, damn. That would have been a nice way to go.
If you insist. Leave some for me.
Yeah, let's do that.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, all right.
Now let's go ahead and do that. So that Irving can get himself.
Lead the way.
Nah, we'll go ahead and just end the turn. At this point, all I've got to say is thank God for Bianca.
Sharp skills, full pockets. That's all you've got?
How did she survive all that? Like, holy hell.
Here.
Okay.
Benji's always ready.
Honored.
Quickly and quietly.
Onward.
Ooh, excuse me.
Oh, all right.
Thought you'd never ask.
There we go.
Proudly meeting expectations.
There you go, Sia.
Fine by me.
There we go.
Can do. In position. Can do.
I was careless.
Oof.
I've met my match.
Go, Benji, go!
I guess.
Okay, see ya.
Can do.
This should be fun. Right away.
Why is Alden so hard to hit? Like the hell?
How did you do that?
I don't know
sword
how I
grows
killed
lighter
you,
with
Alden.
every
I
swing.
just killed you, that's all.
Awaiting orders.
Woo! Damn!
Are you sure?
There we go.
Are you not entertained?
Well, not really, because you died, Arima. Well, that was unexpected. Perhaps it should not have been. I understand the warning now. A lot of good that does us. Regardless, we did it. Now I'm no arithmetician, but 2 parts down means there's 1 more to go. And I doubt this giant door here is... and I doubt this giant door is here by accident. Let's check it out. Wait. What is it? Only one should enter the inner sanctum. Alone. Myself, of course. The trial was originally designed to be faced one at a time. And who do you propose that should be? That is not for me to decide. I don't like the idea of splitting up. Well, we have to. We should call a vote to decide who goes. Irving, I don't think we need to call a vote. Very well. It should be Vesta, or Maeve. Organizations know more of these affairs than the rest of us combined. I'm not sure that's true, Irving. And even if it were, I'm not sure that would help. Alright, then who else? I think most of us feel it should be you. Really? I'm not sure that makes sense. One roundabout way or another, all of us ended up together because of you. Besides, it was your father's idea to send us here. His faith in you is what convinced him to continue to trust us with the aspects in the first place. It seems to me you give us our best chance. Does anyone object?
Well, what do you know?
There's your vote. It seems your friends have made their choice, Irving. Alright, so they have. Wish me luck. You won't need it. Hang on, folks. I'm grabbing a beer. Ah, a bright flame illumines the walls of the sanctum. It has lain in darkness for many years. To see these walls again stirs something in me. Silence, anchored one. I know why you have come. It is not you with whom I wish to speak. Tell me, bright flame, what brings you to this place? Who asks this? A guest enters my home and asks that I make an account of myself. I am Coeli Sumash, once revered in this place, where now my Terrazelian aspect resides. The god of the soul. I see you are acquainted with my domain. Now, I would ask to know more of you. Forgive my rashness, mighty Coeli Sumash. My name is Irving. It is pleasant to know what you are called, but the soul speaks more of a man than his name. That may be. I was sent here on behalf of the Order of Eternals. We hope to protect the aspects from one who would use them for ill. Yes, such faith the Order has in its cause and its agents. I hope it is not misplaced. As do I. I was informed that, if I pass your trial, I might receive something that would aid our quest, supplies, or perhaps weapons of some kind. Indeed, you might. Tell me, who are these who stand so nervously beyond the threshold? They are soldiers, I suppose, great fighters from many corners of Terra. Foiling the plot of this nefarious aspect thief has become our only common purpose. I see. They are each of them quite powerful.
Yes.
It's true. Each brings something unique to the whole. What if you learned that I could grant all of these powers to you? I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean. No longer would the mighty Irving, heir of House Sildarin, fight to win the approval of his own troops, coordinate their movements, or inspire them to courage. His will would be indomitable, subsumed by all who looked upon him with the admiration in their hearts. At what cost? What you ask is wise. A fine boon comes at a fine price. Such a transference of power would cost them their mortal souls. I wouldn't think of it. And if it was the only way to prevent the disaster you fear? Still, I couldn't. Besides, I don't see how that would be the case. They've become so much of why I want to stop this necromancer in the first place. They're my friends. Why? You should have said no. You called them soldiers, if you remember. Why? You should have said so. You called them soldiers, if you remember. Perhaps I was wrong, too. To err is mortal, but to acknowledge is the grow. That is divine. These friends of yours, how do you lead them? By love, fear, the promise of gold. Trust, I think. Though if I'm being honest, I'm not sure I understand it. Their loyalty humbles you. I guess I'm just not convinced as they are that I know what's right, or that I always will. They need not believe you are right, nor need you be right. Your thoughts search for justice, as one I have seen before, but justice does not reside in the mind. A sandglass may tell the time, but not the weather. Be that as it may, I fear our time is in short supply. Ah, but you have yet to present me your gift. Gift, yes, the stone which has guided you to me, and has traveled many leagues and years to come to rest in this place. Set it on my altar. You have my thanks, bright flame. The members of your order who entrusted these to me have passed from this world long ago. Now it seems they are safest and most useful with you. But what of the third trial? I was told there would be 3. Ha! All 3 trials you have passed, bright flame, and with a sincerity such I have never seen. Which is why I entrust you too with my own aspect. Now go, and leave me with this troubled one. There are stirrings in AxeLLC I could use his bleak thoughts on. At last, Irving, These aspects may aid you, but they cannot save you or your friends. Only you can do that. Such wisdom! And how many empires rose and fell while you thought of these words? I have discovered much in my solitude, Coeli. Then we have much to discuss. Farewell, bright flame, and take courage in your quest. Continue your search for righteousness as if Terrazael itself depended on it. Perhaps it does. Yes, perhaps it does. Conversing with a god. I can hardly believe it. This is the stuff of fairy legends.
Take heart.
Well, I believe what I see, and I'm looking at more aspects than I ever knew existed in one place.
Definitely.
Epic. It's going to take some time to figure out what each of these are capable of.
Sure thing.
Well, we've got no shortage of that. It will be a while before we can make landfall at Etland. And that's assuming we can get out of these mists without our guide. Did you really have to leave it behind?
Yes.
Yes. It seemed Coeli Sumash had some purpose for it. What that might be, I couldn't say. Honestly, I can't say I'm too mad about it. That guy was making me nervous anyway. I think I might have to agree. Wait a minute. How did you get here? On the ship. And just how exactly did you sneak onto my ship? In one of your barrels. You don't exactly have the strictest security detail. You free-riding rat. I should have you thrown overboard.
Jeez.
Okay, Captain Tough. Maybe if you actually shipped any goods, I wouldn't have had so much free reign, or so much free real estate to choose from.
Look, kid.
Why, you little... I think that maybe we should leave these two to settle this themselves. Chapter 16, The Morrows. Hey, good to be out of the mists, isn't it? Definitely. The clear skies seem to have forward on the mum a little bit, which I think everyone is appreciating. How are you holding up? Well enough, all things considered. It's good to hear. You've been through a lot these past few weeks. More than I signed up for when I enrolled at the academy, that's for sure. But that's always how it is, isn't it?
What?
How do you mean? It was never like that before. No. But in all the stories we ever heard growing up, a good hero always gets more than he bargained for. I guess, but in stories you always know the hero can handle it.
Hardly.
Not necessarily. Didn't you ever study the great Sun Elf tragedies at the academy? So my story is a tragedy. That's reassuring. No. Life is different, of course. More like being the author and the main character at the same time. I hardly feel that in control of anything. Fine. Maybe it's more of being one of several authors. Do you think he knows we're coming? The necromancer. Whoever that was on the battlefield. I think he expects to see you again. I think he'll be better prepared.
No kidding.
I think so too. In fact, I'm sure of it. Though I can't quite explain why. Then the only thing for us to do is be more prepared for him than he is for us. Ha! Your father would be proud. I am flattered to hear those words from your mouth. That's probably as close to his approval as I'll ever get. That's not true, and you know it. Perhaps. Seems we could both benefit from giving ourselves a little more credit for our accomplishments. Perhaps. Well, I think I'm going to turn in. Ford needs me on the deck bright and early tomorrow. Sounds good. Garrick, I just wanted to tell you, I'm really grateful you're still here, after everything. You know, I get these moments sometimes that make me feel like the four of us are right back at the academy, like nothing has changed. I know what you mean. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't either. Well, I'll leave you to enjoy the view. Beautiful, isn't it? But don't stare too long. I wouldn't want to wake up and find you'd fallen overboard to be captured by a wandering, Alethier. Didn't you say you were turning in? Right. Hey, would you look at that? The priest lady finally looks up from her rocks to take in the sea. You really are the worst, Ford. What are you still around for anyway? Weren't you going to use us to extort your debtors and be off?
Yeah, I better get paid.
Yeah, well, the financing from your beloved order should just about cover things. Besides, I think you guys are starting to like having me around. I wouldn't want to make anybody sad. No, just irritated apparently. Only you, your holiness. Hey look, dolphins! See how they breach one after the other? I read once that this sometimes inspires the sailors' stories of sea serpents. Oh, trust me, when you've seen the real thing, you can tell the difference. Wow, I've never seen anything like that. They're majestic. Now what is this? That appears to be avian excrement.
Ugh.
Accursed birds. Ah, that might be bad news for your road, but it's good news for us. We can't be too far from shore. How far do you reckon? With winds like this, no more than a day. Say, Sarah, are you sure your guys will take good care of old Humpback? It seems like we might be gone a while. I couldn't live with myself if anything happened to her.
Of course.
Your ship will be safe at Aramore, Ford. You have my word. I just wish Aramore wasn't so far from Kirch. It'll be weeks before we get there. On the bright side, that's less than what we've spent on the ship. It's just traveling on foot like criminals. It's completely different. It is, but this is important. My contact will help us get to the bottom of who's behind all this. I know. Nothing beats the sea, huh, kid? We won't be fugitives forever, Alden. Once we secure the aspects and stop whatever's afoot, all of Delia will know what we've done. They'll understand. If by they you mean Varric, I hardly think he'd develop a sudden inclination for mercy if he's still king after all of this. We'll see. In the depths of Quelli Sumash's temple, Irving meets the god himself. After passing the trial of soul, Quelli Sumash entrusts Irving with the power of a huge trove of aspects. The party departs from the mist safely, headed back to Edwin, after the ardor of their voyage to Varroa, spirits low. Each knows the difficult journey lay ahead of them. They head for Kirch, where Vesta has an order contact who can set them up and give them the lay of the land. For some inexplicable reason, Faust continues to follow along. Acolyte. The prodigal priestess returns. It's good to see you, Vesta. And you, Irene, though I wish circumstances were different.
Wow.
Comes with the territory. Tavern chatter says you and your friends here set off across the sea. Never to return, I would hope. Depends on who you ask. Would you mind introducing yourselves? I feel like a rat in this steam house right now. I am Irving Sildarin of Brooksdale.
Very well.
Maeve Levarin, Grand Inquisitor for the Mystic Council of the Expanse. Lincoln Voldasov, former captain in the Delian Empire. Sarah Rowan, third in line to the Aramoran throne.
Wait.
So let me get this straight. The grandson of the Order's Grandmaster, right hand to Delia's former commander, the likely future Queen of Aramore, and the Mystic Council's favorite Inquisitor? That about cover it?
That's correct.
Favorite is a stretch, but you're correct for the most part. I was hoping you could catch us up on what we've missed in our absence. Might as well get comfortable then. I've been doing my best to track the one you warned me about before your departure, the Necromancer.
Hard to be sure.
Well, him too. Turns out there's a lot of shadowy figures traipsing about Delia, causing havoc these days. The strangest thing is that everything we're tracking seems to operate out of Sojourn. Which, to me, means one of three things. Either Varric's spies haven't noticed, haven't been able to stop it, or have been told not to stop it. I know Varric. If he caught wind of an unchecked conspiracy, he'd be tearing the country apart piece by piece to root it up. Well, he is. I'm just not sure the two are related. What do you mean? He's been accelerating timelines and work schedules for every construction project in Delia, most notably the aqueducts. He's destroyed several villages in its in its path and has conscripted their villagers for indentured labor. That's cruel. The purpose of a king is to protect his people, not use them to advance his own glory. You've met the man, Irving. He's not who he once was. Please continue, Irene. Thousands of others who feel as Irving does have been imprisoned or indentured. They're reopening rural prisons that haven't been touched in decades. It's worse than we thought, especially for the common folk. It seems no one is safe from Varric's wrath. That much is certain. This entire country is at its tipping point. I wish I had more information for you, but I can't find so much as a word on the necromancer. What of the other sorcerer, the one that wiped out the armies at Swift Harbor? Every scrap of intel on that day points back to your group. Were you not responsible?
Troubling.
No, we were not. That's quite troubling. We're back to square one then. What news of the war? Stalled for the moment. Neither king seems in any particular hurry to lose the other half of their army. Never imagined it would come to this, but King Varric strikes me as the most promising lead at the moment. It's unlike him not to investigate these occurrences. It's possible he's working with the sorcerer, or the necromancer, or worse, both. What about this prodigy you mentioned back in Chelibons? Care to elaborate?
I think not.
I wouldn't know how to, and I certainly wouldn't be authorized to if I did. It's not important, Lincoln. Not right now. We're going to have to go through Varric to get to whoever's behind this either way. We might as well make our peace with that. Irving is right. Right now, that whatever Maeve knows about this prodigy doesn't matter until we're ready for it. How do we get started? First things first, we'll need a base of operations. We can sort out the rest from there. Any suggestions? Lincoln, you know better than anyone where Varric's men would be looking for us. I do know one place they dare not go. It's not far from here, actually. You speak of the Marrows. If you know of this place, you know it's best not to discuss it further until we arrive. We'll scare everyone half to death. Unless you have an alternative suggestion. No. You're already scaring me, Lincoln. But it seems we have little choice. I trust your judgment. Irene, thank you for your intelligence. Your service does you great honor. Honor is nice, but it won't put me up at the Platinum Pony.
As you will.
You'll receive your payment from the order soon enough. In the meantime, leave no stone unturned.
Farewell.
I'll do what I can. Farewell. Hopefully, we'll meet again. Oh my lord, now we have a lot of crap. Magic depleted to increase defense and fortitude. Swaps accuracy and dodge. Swaps 50% of crit and power. Swaps mastery and luck. Swaps defense and strength. And Kara's glow. Luck depleted to increase power, dodge, and true speed. Grants 80% resistance to holy magic. Attacking and defeating an enemy heals nearby enemies for 10% HP higher. Wow. Dodge reduced by 60%, defense and fortitude increased by 10. Samaran Shade significantly lowers the rate at which enemies target the holder. Sarathel Sight. Attacking enemies, increasing damage. Attacks mark enemies, increasing damage taken by 10% for one turn. Fortitude plus 10, swaps defense and fortitude. Resistance to storm magic, resistance to fire magic. Hit rate is always 50%, power increased by 50%. Mastery increased by 20%. Enemies are much more likely to attack the holder. Crit increases by 30% of defense and fortitude is halved. Man, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a lot of stuff that we're gonna have to investigate. But alright. So let's do that. We'll save again really quick. Alright, folks, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Been streaming for just about 4 hours now, so... yeah. But we made a ton of good progress today while we were fucking around and finding out. However, oh man, there's so many... certain units were falling off, and then they got better, and... This game is wild when it comes to units. It is very, very wild when it comes to units. Okay. So, let's go ahead and do the proper outro, which is... Thank you, folks, for tuning in to the Flying Tube RC tonight. I will be back tomorrow with more Sunday Fun Day, which means more Harvestella, where, who knows, maybe we'll finish out the spring... and potentially try to make that 200,000 that we need to finish out the farm. Or field, specifically. Beyond that, though, no other real announcements or anything like that. And yeah, so now we're just gonna find someone to raid. Which I think I know who we're going to raid, because I don't get the opportunity to do it very often. Yep, so we are going to raid Abris Works. He's currently playing Digimon World Next Order. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get it on. And don't forget, folks, make sure you have good food, good drink, good company, and have happy trails. And I'll see you on the flip side.